Welcome to today's video. It is that time of the month again, and that is Empties. I feel like I just posted my January empties and I'm already doing February. Like crazy town. So I'll just, not a whole lot today, or this time, but I'll still jump in right away because as you all know, I tend to ramble. So first things first is the Method hand foaming soap in pink grapefruit. I really like this. I liked the scent. I feel like I went through it really quickly with it being the foaming variety. So if they have it in the regular liquid hand soap version, I will repurchase it. Otherwise, I won't. And fun fact about this guy, I think I bought it back in like October, and I found it like earlier in January rolling around in my car, frozen, and I completely forgot about it. Just like fell under the seat. Must have fallen out of my bag when I went shopping. Oops. Another hand soap I used up is the Thieves brand by Young Living Essential Oils. And this is the foaming hand soap in the lemon. And I really liked this for the kitchen because it isn't too sweet and it doesn't have that sugary sweet smell that many hand soaps have. And I don't like that in the kitchen when I'm like cooking and cleaning. So this was great. And I won't repurchase it only because I have a couple more of these. It was very pricey. I think 3 of them were like $32, which is kind of outrageous. But it really does work well and it was invigorating. It lasted longer than I thought it would be, or it would. So yeah, I mean, if you have money to spend, go for it. If you're trying to pinch pennies, not a thing to go for. There's definitely great hand soap that is, you know, more cost effective. Next is the No Bump Body Scrub by Gigi. This is great. I love the formula. It is like gelatinous and the exfoliating beads are not too harsh. It's great when used in the shower because it doesn't fall off your skin right away, and it doesn't really leave the shower too slippery. Both me and my boyfriend use this, and we've already repurchased another one. So yes, I found like my new body scrub that I won't like divert from. Next is the Unique Products Divine Daily Moisturizer. I will not repurchase this because it wasn't like an oh my gosh, I have to have this product. And I think it was $29 or $39, which is, you know, it's not a super expensive moisturizer, but it's definitely not drugstore price. And I wasn't that crazy about it. I really liked Unique's Brilliance moisturizer that they used to have, that they discontinued, and that's when they came out with this. And I was really upset. And I was like, oh, I'll try it. Maybe it's like the same thing. It's not, and I don't like this as much. So maybe they'll come out with a different formula down the road, but that, I'm very disappointed at. Next is the I'm Shrinking Pore Spot Targeting Mask by Posh. This is Perfectly Posh. These products are all made in the United States, which is fun. This is a good, so this isn't a mask you put all over your face. You only put it on, you know, the target spots that you want to affect. I did really like this. You can use it daily for best results. I did notice a difference. I haven't had it in a while, and I can notice a little bit of, you know, pores I can see again. So it's one of those things you have to like keep reusing, using, and using. I didn't absolutely love it where I feel like I have to go out and buy it again. But it was, you know, if I'm buying from Perfectly Posh again, I will add this to my cart. And yeah. So, moving on. I used up the French Lavender and Honey Shea Hand Cream from Bath & Body Works. You can tell, like, I literally squeezed as much as I could out of, like, folded it up, used the binder clip, scraped it along the side of a table. Really like this. It smells great. It's relaxing. It helps with the dry skin that I was having at work. So I use that up like crazy town. I don't know if, you know, their fragrances change all the time. So I don't know if I would repurchase this particular one again. But I do like this hand cream formula. So I will eventually repurchase their hand cream. The next hand cream I used up is the CeraVe Therapeutic Hand Cream. This was amazing. I love this. And it says it's non-irritating, water resistant, and fragrance free, and it does all of that. Sometimes when my hands are so dry and cracked, like stuff stings. This did not sting. And I don't know about you guys, but I see it seems to happen that I'll put hand cream on and all of a sudden I have to like go use the restroom. So this is great that, you know, I notice that if I put hand cream on and I go to the restroom within like 20 minutes, it doesn't come off. I can feel like I can still clean my hands, but the water beads up and washes away so that my hands still stay moisturized. I ended up getting this actually at the Dollar Tree. It was, the expiration date was really close, so I think that's why it was there. I think normally it's like $6 to $8 in the drugstore. I have another one of these I'm using up, but if my hands get really, really dry again, I definitely will repurchase this because it's amazing. I might keep this in like my favorites of 2016. It's like that good. It's like one of the ones that I'm like, something is gonna have to top that for the rest of the year. Next that I didn't use up, but it's time to get rid of it, is the Unique 3D Fiber Lashes. One tube is the transplanting gel and the other tube is the fibers. This has been open for about 6 months, and I really do try to rotate my mascaras every 6 months. I don't like to leave one open longer than that because my eyes can tell. And this guy is my holy grail mascara. I have not, since I started using this, I have not found anything that even comes close to it. If you guys saw my other video about my first impressions of the CoverGirl, this is what I'm talking about. And I also can tell when it's close to the end because, I don't know if this will focus, but you can see that like the fibers stay on the transplanting gel and they get like kind of stuck in the tube. So yeah, so what you do is you put the transplanting gel on, and then you put the fibers on, and then you put the gel over to seal it. So I love this stuff. I'm not going to repurchase it only because I still have like a couple sets of it. Next is the Corona Anti-Aging Hand Mask. This was interesting. I got this, I believe I got this in my New Beauty test tube for January. This was interesting because, so the product is already in like this plastic glove, and then you stick the glove on and then you wrap, there's like a self-sealing wrap you put around your wrist. Be careful, word of warning, don't do it too tight. I liked the hand mask because I don't know if it really helped or age defying. You might have to use it frequently in order to get benefits of that. But I did feel that my skin was really soft and supple after. And I liked that I could still do things with the hand mask on, because sometimes I have a hard time sitting still. So putting a hand mask on and just like sitting there with like a cotton glove on just does not work for me. This does, because it's like, you know, just a plastic like deli glove that went on. So yeah, I don't know if I would go out and repurchase this, maybe in a different variety, because I don't know if I really need an age spots one. I'm fairly young, so I don't know if I need all that. But I wouldn't mind using a hand mask, especially in the winter when my hands have seen better days. Next is I used a facial essence mask with green tea and aloe by Epilel. And this came in a 4-pack. I really like this. This was a, this facial mask came with like the product on like the cotton. It wasn't just like, you know, a liquid or a cream that you just put on your skin and let dry. This had like the cotton with it, which I like, but I have the problem when I use those that the holes are really, really big. So like, I don't know, it's like too big for my face. But I had 3 more of these to try. I really liked it. My skin liked it. I felt great after. It felt moisturized. So, yes. I used up the Lenore Grial Masque Fleur de Jasmin, or the, you know, it's a jasmine flower hair mask. I did not like this. The fragrance was way too strong. It felt like I was at a funeral. It's for thin and dry hair. I don't really have thin hair, so maybe that's why I didn't like it. It was just too thick, too creamy. It was too much in my hair. It just like weighed it down. Next, I used up a sample of the Arcona Magic White Ice AM and PM moisturizer. I really like this. This is the Hydrate. It kind of smelled like grapes. Yeah, like grapes a little bit, which is kind of still weird for me to kind of handle. Yeah, I liked it. It wasn't bad. Maybe if they have a different like formula or different type of moisturizer from this company, I'd be interested to try. Yeah, it wasn't bad. It was just an average moisturizer. I finally used up my Phyto hair straightening balm. The Phyto Defrisante Botanical Hair Relaxing Balm. This was a sample. I do have a full size of this already, so I'm not going to repurchase it. It's just a straightening balm that I'll put on. You know, I don't tend to heat treat my hair, but this is great if I, you know, shower in the morning. I will put a little bit of this in my hair, let my hair air dry. I just threw that on the floor. It's always something. But yeah, that's not a bad product. I like it. It's not too sticky. It's not too heavy. Yeah. I didn't use this up, but this is just a promo lip balm. This actually has an expiration date on it, and it's expired this month. So, I know I've had this for like 3 years, so it's getting kind of funky now, so it's time to pass it along. And then, I also used up a sample of the June Jacobs Spa Collection Papaya Purifying Facial Mask. Enzyme Mask. I really like this. I loved how it smells. I like how it felt on my face. It didn't dry out my face too much. It didn't leave a film on my skin. So I would actually probably repurchase this, but right now I'm not going to, only because I have a bunch of other masks to try out. So I'll probably leave it in my like maybe per repurchase pile, because if not, I'll forget. Maybe we'll keep a notebook or something. And then the last thing, yeah, the last thing in my empties video is this Etos foundation brush. They came out with this line actually, I got it at my local Stop and Shop. I really love this to apply my BB cream and my foundation. The only thing is once I started to wash it a couple times, like, it is shedding like crazy, and I cannot stand the little fibers all over my face. So I'm gonna have to let this go. It's just time. I'm very disappointed. It was the first type of flat top brush I came across. It's so soft. It applied the product beautifully, but the bristles just keep coming out. Sometimes, you know, if you keep pulling the loose ones, it will stop. But like, you guys can see that like all over my hand. Like, let's see if this will focus. You should not be able to pull out like 5 bristles at one time. So I was disappointed in like you know, how long this lasted. So that's it for today's video, and I hope you like empties. If you do, I will please give this video a thumbs up, and I will do them every month. You know, I think this is a good amount of empties, so you know, if it's anything less than this, I might save it, you know, group them up. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you're having a wonderful day or evening whenever you're watching this. And don't forget to stay sassy and sweet. Bye!